Mortal Kombat, the best fighting game franchise, is back with a new installment in the series, Mortal Kombat 1. I ended up playing through the story mode of the new Mortal Kombat on Twitch a few weeks ago, and today I'm going to explain the story of Mortal Kombat 1 very poorly. So let's get started. We open up with an old guy in a village who claims to have magical cures. However, after someone calls him a Wait, hold on. Wrong music. Let's try this again. We open with an old guy in a village who claims to have magical cures. However, after someone calls him a liar, the entire village turns on the old man and he is forced to pack his bags. After removing his disguise, Shang Tsung meets a strange lady with blue eyes who promises him control over the realms. We then meet Raiden and Kung Lao. The farmers make a bet against each other to see who pays for dinner that night at Madame Beau's. After a disagreement of who won the bet, Raiden and Kung Lao beat the shit out of each other in the middle of the crowded tea house. After the boys eat up and Raiden starts paying, suddenly the Lin Kuei show up and Smoke shows no mercy to Madame Beau, like holy shit dude, why? Kung Lao obviously isn't gonna let Smoke slide, so they start a fight. Kung Lao wins while Raiden finishes his off-screen fight, and then Scorpion and Sub-Zero show up. Not sure how they just arrived, considering Smoke got here like 5 minutes ago, but whatever. Scorpion ends up failing his signature move, and then Kung Lao challenges him to a duel. Raiden flees from Sub-Zero, and he just jumps an entire floor of the building. What the hell? Kung Lao then, in an attempt to save Raiden, throws his hat and... However, there happens to be a sharp object nearby, which is much more effective than the hat. Madame Beau luckily survived the fall, and a hooded figure approaches. Liu Kang introduces himself to the boys and reveals to them that the Lin Kuei fights were a test to prepare them for what's coming next. In the jungle, we catch a glimpse of the new Indiana Jones movie being filmed, with the main character being played by none other than Johnny Cage.
I know, yeah!
Unfortunately for him, though, his wife is pissed that he's not super rich anymore and leaves him. Right after she leaves, Johnny Cage is visited by Kenshi, who has come for his sword Sento back. With the Boneworks beats, Cage successfully ties up Kenshi, and is shortly interrupted afterwards by Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero at his door. Cage, thinking this whole thing is a prank, picks a fight with Sub-Zero after he destroys one of his expensive things. Liu Kang breaks up the fight and invites Kenshi and Cage to protect NetherRealm. After a whole lot of Goku cosplays, Raiden has to do a mini tournament against the others to prove himself as NetherRealm's champion. Also, he has to fist fight two people who are using weapons. What? See, he's literally like stabbing me. Finally, Liu Kang grants Raiden an electricity relic to level the playing field against Outworld. The gang meets Kitana and Mileena, the princesses of Outworld, and then Raiden goes against Li Mei and Reiko for the start of the tournament. Mileena gets constipated at dinner while Sindel makes an announcement talking about her dead husband Jared, and then General Shao gets racist. Later that night, Sindel has a stern talk with Shao, and it is also decided that Kitana is going to replace Mileena during the next fight. Raiden wins, gets a crush on Kitana, and General Shao steps in, goes straight into an attack. NetherRealm wins the tournament. The next night, Geras, Protector of the Hourglass, has a conversation with Liu Kang about how Shang Tsung isn't some meaningless merchant anymore like he's supposed to be. The gang comes across Shang Tsung in the desert extracting Tarkat DNA from Baraka. Shang Tsung sneaks off while Kenshi takes down Baraka, who reveals the location of Shang Tsung's lab to the group. In this timeline, Tarkat is a disease that Kung Lao believes Mileena is infected with by Shang Tsung. Kenshi puts down Rain and Tanya. You really thought? Before checking on Mileena, who grows a scary Tarkatan mouth. Cage
My man.
and Kenshi try their best to hold her still so Shang Tsung can administer a temporary cure, and then... The Outworlders rush in, and Shang Tsung lies about the intentions of the Earthrealmers, getting them captured in the bottom of Shang Tsung's lab. Also, Quan Chi is here now. Reptile tells his sob story about his family being threatened by Shang Tsung, while Kenji receives some soothing cream in his blindfold. Reptile shows off his shape-shifting ability right before Shang Tsung reveals his plan to basically clone the entire gang. Reptile releases Tarkatans to try and kill the gang, but the plan fails and everyone besides Kenshi beats the shit out of the enemies. Reptile doesn't want to let his family die, so he picks a fight with Baraka. Easy win. Only to become suicidal. However, after learning that Shang Tsung killed his family long ago, Syzoth joins the gang and they all find Ashura in the forest, who tags along. Everyone finds Quan Chi and his team trying to summon a collection of souls in the forest. Johnny Cage, yeah!
Johnny boy.
Return Sento to Kenshi before you have a matchup of Asura and Megan Fox. Also, here's a taste of Megan Fox's terrible voice acting.
That blade's enchanted. We can't help what we are. That we feed on blood doesn't make us evil.
During that fight, Quan Chi successfully summons Ermac, who destroys the entire party. A few fights later, Kenshi attempts to attack Ermac, and after pulling a Velma, gains telepathic communication with his ancestors, allowing him to assist Ashura in the fight against Ermac. And oh my god, just let me play Kenshi. I hate Ashura so much. She's so ass! With everyone defeated, a soul from Quan Chi's machine sucks his soul out, which turns him white. Reptile and the others have to sneak through Outworld's festival to get back to Liu Kang. After a couple of fights, the gang returns to Liu Kang. Turns out, Geras has discovered the existence of the strange lady from the beginning of the game, who has interfered with Shang Tsung and Quan Chi's lives to turn them evil again. Sub-Zero bullies Smoke before they and Scorpion go to find Shang Tsung. Megan Fox swoops in, knocking down Smoke, only to get her ass kicked by Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero and Scorpion make their way to the treasure room, and Outworlds interrupt Sub-Zero's attempt to execute Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung offers Sub-Zero an army of statues to command if he joins them, which he agrees to. Scorpion, enraged by Sub-Zero's choice, takes down all the guards, well handcuffed, and then faces General Shao. Oof. Scorpion faces Rain before Havoc tries to burn Scorpion? Scorpion turns the tables, however, burning Havoc's face. Scorpion escapes and has a quick tussle with Sub-Zero, pulling off some excellent dodges and blocks until... Wait. Oh. Scorpion isn't gonna let Sub-Zero get away with that, so he turns the fight around. And as they leave, they see Shang Tsung's sky beams. Okay. So we can clearly tell that the scar is low enough to be behind where Scorpion's mask was. Which sort of makes sense because in the scene where Sub-Zero slashes Scorpion's face, we can see the mask come off. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe Sub-Zero broke the mask and was able to hit that spot of Scorpion's face. However, in the scene where they all leave, Scorpion is seen wearing his mask, despite the fact that the only way for this scar to be remotely possible is if the mask broke. So where did he get this new mask from? Liu Kang convinces Li Mei to get him to Sindel, but because everyone in Outworld is convinced Liu Kang is evil, the pair have to go through some fights. After arriving at the throne of Sindel, she whines about Jared some more and thinks that Li Mei is betraying Outworld.
We mean you no harm.
Tanya injects the temporary cure into Milena, and Sindel agrees to team up with Liu Kang after seeing Shang Tsung's lab. Liu Kang, with the help of Geras, explains that he created a timeline just before General Shao bursts in with a powerful amulet. Sindel defeats Megan Fox and lets Reiko know that she'll MK12_148_154, 11 his ass. After beating General Shao, the team heads to stop Shang Tsung. Milan has an encounter with Ermac, taking him out once and for... Jared is back because he just so happened to have his soul inside of Ermac. Yeah. Milena creates a distraction while the gang takes out the Stone Army. After the battle, Shang Tsung introduces Liu Kang to the blue-eyed lady Damashi, except it's actually Shang Tsung who appears. Turns out, in the final battle of Mortal Kombat 11, there was an alternate timeline where Shang Tsung wins against Liu Kang and he infiltrated Liu Kang's timeline to give power to his useless self. Shang Tsung quickly decides that for now he must team up with Liu Kang, so the gang defeats the MK11 versions of Sindel and Raiden. However, our Sindel is fatally wounded during the battle, and her soul is put into Jared. Liu Kang and the others contemplate him permanently restoring his powers as Keeper of Time to pull other timelines' warriors into this one. Going through with the decision, the gang launches a surprise attack on their MK11 variants. Shang Tsung, Raiden, and Quan Chi attempt to destroy the portals being used by the evil timeline, but they have to endure some combat first. Liu Kang searches through other timelines and summons Katana from the timeline where she won, and they have a little makeout session. They gather a few different timelines, and Liu Kang has to take out some more dark combatants while Shang Tsung attempts to destroy the timeline by draining the hourglass. Titan Shang Tsung retreats, and NetherRealm Studios pulls their own version of Avengers Endgame, where you get to choose whatever character you want in the finale. Take note that there's a time limit though. This is the cool part, yeah. Oh wait, shoot. Wait, I didn't realize there was a time limit. Oh, it's gonna force me to play freaking Sub-Zero now. However, Titan Shang Tsung brought his own army. In an amazing finale, you fight to the top of the pyramid, defeating mixes of different Mortal Kombat characters such as Kano Liu Kang, Genderbend Scorpion, and Johnny Savage.
Johnny? I'm not gonna lie, Johnny got a fat ass.
You also 3v1 some Melenas. God. Alright. Oh my god. At the top of the pyramid, with the help of Liu Kang, you defeat the evil Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. Evil Shang Tsung's timeline begins to collapse as your character is sent home. We return to Madame Bo's tea house, where our heroes talk with Johnny Cage. Johnny!
Yeah,
Johnny!
baby, that's what we went
Finish me, Johnny.
About his pitch for a Mortal Kombat movie, and oh my god! They forgot to put a K in the subtitles, holy shit! Liu Kang departures while the rest of the guys argue over who will pay the bill, and with that, Mortal Kombat 1 comes to a conclusion. Of course, there's also a post-credit scene where, among the dead bodies on the pyramid, a Titan Havoc kills a Jax variant who is clinging onto his life, preparing himself as the next and only villain. Wait, who are these guys? Hello everyone, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I promise the Fortnite video that I talked about before will come before the end of the year. In the meantime, I'll be over on Boom's channel for a video in a couple weeks-ish. I'll be doing a special appearance with a bit of a surprise, so hope to see you there.